All right. So we are ready for our next session for today. Let's chant Om once to bring our focus in our body. So that's the first thing we always do. So let's take a deep breath and chant Om. Namaste. So, whomsoever could join so far, I hope everybody is doing fine at home, no issues. Unfortunately, the data which is shown in US is not coming very good. I was checking today again. It's pretty. But with that said, I think what we all are doing is something which we need to continue. Being at home and keep doing yoga or getting involved into any other activities. And coming to yoga, actually, as you know, right, this is one of the activity where it creates the immunity. It's proven that yoga helps you towards positivity. It creates the dopamine, which makes you happy. And also the various exercises, when it done, you get a lot of energy inside. At the same time, it doesn't take you towards the negativity, which is again cause for your depressions and other stuff. So continue with this. I keep loading all these sessions on the YouTube. You can refer any of these. I think best is if you subscribe there, you will get the notification immediately the moment I load any of these videos. So today we'll again focus primarily on the breath, lungs primarily, and also regular exercises, but in a limit. Today is Wednesday, so in a limit, and we'll do more on Friday, day after, and Sunday we typically do little more. 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes it can go, because that day I don't stop myself. That's the day when we all can spend time. So all right, so let's start. Standing. So come into the standing pose. I always say bring your feet straight, lock your knees, squeeze your thigh muscles, buttocks, and lift your abdomen and the ribcage up. So, and it will bring your chest forward. So, and the hands straight down. It does not mean we bring our hands, the shoulders up. It's just that hands are down, which will make your body feel more elongated, it's lengthwise. So you feel more confident while walking, standing, and out. So just keep trying this pose whenever you are standing or walking. As I always say, just keep doing this. So let's start. Keep your feet straight, knees locked, squeeze your muscles, thigh muscles, and now bring your hands up. Interlock your fingers and extend your hands straight up, as well as your chest. If you see, it's going up. So please ensure your elbows are not bent as far as possible, and keep yourself straight. And be in this position few seconds. So let's count from 10 now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down.
अभी को जरा सा जूम भेज दीजिए ना मेरे फोन से करेगी
बोलो मत वहां जाएगा
कोई बात नहीं
Now, again, bring yourself in a standing position and bring your hands up. Interlock your fingers. And now, slightly different. Now what we need to do is push ourselves back from your chest. So, shoulders back. And you're not moving from your lower back, still up. So you can, another alternate you can do is, if you're not able to, keep your hands out, don't interlock, and then push your shoulders back. Like this. Yeah, you can see Kavita because maybe my hands are not visible. So you bring your chest forward with this pose and backward, push yourself back. You can look up or down, does not matter. Okay, let's come down. And let's bring our shoulders backward and forward. 3 times forward and 3 times backward. And now let's bring our shoulders up with the breath and then just leave it. Okay, so we'll do 5 times of this. So it's bring your shoulders up to your neck like this, and when you exhale, drop it. So 5 times. Let's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, and hold it here, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. And now bring your right hand up straight and left hand slide it down without going back. Just the same place, slide it down and look up towards your right hand. Slide it down further. And come back slowly. And please remember, all these asana and exercises, do not do in hurry or when you're coming back in the pose. Just take your time. It should not immediately come back. So bring your left hand up, right hand down, and push your right hand down and look up on the left hand. Keep breathing. If you can do deep breathing, do that. And come back. Let's do once again. Right hand side up. Take a breath, deep breath, and go down towards your left. And look up on the right hand. Hold it there and see if you can push a little further. And come back. And left hand up. And right hand down, slide it down. And look up on your left hand. And come back. Slow. Not fast. Now, let's bring your both hands up and interlock your fingers. So we'll go into the Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. So press your hands up, rib cage up, your body will be stretched upward. See, my hands are straight up. My shoulders are straight up, not going anywhere. So let me check one or two of you whose video is up. Just be in that position. Be straight and up. Yeah, let's go. Yes. See, feel as if I'm touching your finger. Okay, but next time you need to watch me carefully. Up, up. Yes. Just be there. Few more seconds. Okay, good. भाभी गुड भाभी थोड़ा आगे मूव कीजिए रश्मि भाभी from your top. Yes. Okay. Release your hands and come down. Shake your legs. Release the tension from your legs and shake your hands. All right, let's once again bring your hands up. Interlock your fingers. And now we'll go towards left. Ardha Chandra, Sun, half moon. So let's move towards left. And remember, do not bend backward or forward. You are in the same alignment of your body. You're just moving towards left. Okay, just be here. And when we are bent, just ensure your hands are not bent. Stay straight and stretched. Now, let's take 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take a deep breath. And see if you can bend little further by pressing your right hip outside. Yeah. Just be there for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself in the middle slowly. You can bring your hands down. Relax your shoulders and the hands. Okay. Just be straight and be little. Yes. Okay, let's bring your hands up. Again. Yep. And now we go towards right side. Let's move towards right without moving backward or hands, elbows bending. Be straight, knees locked, your thigh muscles and hip muscles squeezed so that you have total control on your body. With those, you can be grounded with stability. We are in this position. And now take 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's move a little further down. Just be here. Let me check. Somebody is not doing as I want. Be straight.
Let me go.
Up. You are bending
5,
backward. Just
4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back.
Come down. Release the tension from your shoulders, hands, and legs. Shake it.
Okay.
Okay, let's do a powerful pose to bring back the energy in moving from Mother Earth, and we'll bring it in your body. Okay. So Utkatasana. Remember this pose. This is a bit difficult, but this is very important from the asana perspective. Will bring your thighs stronger. If your thighs are stronger, knees will not have a problem ever. So remember this. People say, okay, can you do fix our knees first? Knees cannot do by itself. So if my thighs can take my weight and handle the pressures, my knees will never go bad. So remember this fact, there is no direct impact on the knees if your thighs are not strong enough. Okay? So focus for next couple of months or a year will be to make our thighs strong. and that will continue actually. So this pose, which I explained earlier also, so we first come into the standing pose, grounded with the same knees lock, and squeeze our thigh muscles, hip muscles, and bring your hands forward, and we go down in a chair position. But I'm not moving forward or not backward, right? So I'm still in the same pose going down. My chest is straight, hands straight, and if you think your hands are backward, just push it forward and you will be straight again. So let me check, continue in this pose, straight. Okay, that's okay. In the beginning, you can take the help of, yeah, but be straight. But you will not gain anything. Nikta, come forward. It's not a joke. Okay, come up. Release the tension from your legs. Okay. Give me a second. Be straight. Go down. And straight. Just go down straight. I'm not moving. Good. Push your hands forward. Okay, so let's do this time. Same pose. Grounded. And this time we will count. So let's bring our hands forward and push it forward first here itself. Bring your hands as far as possible. Like in India, right? We call it Kanun ke haath bahut lambe hain. So that's what we need to make. So let's bring it down ourselves straight, not bringing our knees beyond your toes. And let's continue here.
Count.
Wait. Everybody, take a deep breath. You can go a little further down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on. If you don't feel the heat in your upper portion of your thighs, not thighs, the front part actually of the legs, that means your position was not accurate. You should feel a rush of heat coming from your knees upward. And that's what it is. So let's do once more. This is important. So let's continue. Okay, bring your hands forward. Long, long, long. And go down. And be here. बहुत लंबे करते हैं.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And slowly come up.
Come back.
Shake your legs. Let's bring your left leg in your left hand and right hand up. And hold it. And anyone who can move forward, you can do that. You can touch the ground, depends how flexible you are. Let's do the right leg in your right hand. And hold it. Okay. Let's come on the mat. Bring your feet together. And bring your feet as close to your body as possible. So and flap your knees. The butterfly. And now what we need to do is, let's see, can we touch our nose with the toes? Nose with the toes. So with that, just be careful. Anybody having the lower back problem, surgery in your spine, don't bend too much. Don't put a pressure on your spine. and up to whatever level your body supports, only go there. The purpose is to open your thigh joints and also massage your spine. Okay. Okay. So first, elevate your upper chest, as high as possible. So bring your rib cage and up, and bring your head straight, and then move it from your lower back. And release your breath here. Hold it few some more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come slowly up. Take a deep breath. And now we do the reverse pose. Means hold your feet together, not with the hands. Hands go in the back. And let's lift your buttocks up as much as you can. Okay. And see if you can do Padmasana. Either legs, one, or lotus, yes. I mean, that's the yogic pose. So if not, you can do half lotus. So one leg on top, another down, that's fine too. And what I want is, let's stand up. See. So the purpose is to open my knee. Sit down. Good.
Sit.
And come up. And go down. Bring your knees. This is a massage of your knees. And also will help making your thighs strong. These are simple exercises and will correct your pose also. Let's come down. And now,
Okay.
I'm not going up. So let's do one thing. Let's bring ourselves into a front frog position, which is here. You can bring both heels down. If can't do it, wherever you can. Bottom line, we are in a frog position. And once we are in a frog position, and see, bring your hand forward and slowly jump. So, whomsoever cannot jump, you go backward one leg at a time. Kavita, can you show? One leg at a time.
One leg at a time. Okay. So
No.
I do.
Bring. Okay.
Okay, that way.
All right.
I can come one
And
leg like
now
that.
in this position, once we are here, right, you feel very light actually. Once we are here, press your thighs backward with your hands. This will open up your thigh joints. And now, with this, you twist your body back. And the other side, right and left. This will open up your spine. Okay. Let's come back. Bring your legs forward. Hands up. And hold it here. Hands, go straight. You're bending backward, Nikta. Straight, yes. Forward, forward. That's it. Hands back. Let me correct you. Just hold it here, everybody. This is, no, don't interlock. Straight. Push my hands. Good. Be here. Okay. All right, take a deep breath. And once we go down and try to touch our feet or ankle or your calf muscle, wherever your hand goes, along with your body. So do not take away your hands. Lock your knees. You're not bending your knees. So with that, when going down, exhale the breath. Take a deep breath and let's go down. And come up. And let's take another deep breath. And go down. And come back, hands down. If your hands are having problem, some pain, relax it. Move around, backward, forward. It will release the tensions from your. And now, let's do some lungs exercise here. So we do Bhastrika. So in Bhastrika, I think we are doing first time while sitting. So we fill our lungs completely with force and we take it out with force. Like this.
Hands also.
Or if not, then you can use this. Okay, so let's do this couple of times. This is important to clean your sinuses as well as it will also help in your lungs capacity, which is very, very required right now, especially. Okay, so let's do Bhastrika while sitting it.
So how many? 20?
20. Okay, let's do
20.
20.
So, like hands up, then
And
breathe in, and hands down, breathe out.
So when you are going up, breathe in, and when you are bringing down, breathe out. If anybody feel giddiness, hold it. Take a deep breath, it will subside. And also, do not close your eyes, because if you close your eyes, chances are you will feel giddiness. So try to keep your eyes open. Okay. Okay. So anybody want to clean their nose, nostrils, do that. So our exercises will be mixed like this, so that it's not that we are doing once. Let's just stand up quickly. Legs spread out, hands parallel. Parallel. Up. Yes. And now we go into the tabletop. Bend it. So first you make your upper body little bit longer and then move it from your lower back and look up and be here. Do not be helicopter, means not in the back like this. We are still in the parallel situation. Just hold it. Will make your shoulders strong. You will realize that we are not able to hold it even 10 seconds. That's the reason I want to give every pose some time. That is called asanas, which will bring your body strong in a comfortable position. And let's go down. Bring your hands down. Right hand down, left hand up. And look up. Hold it. Okay. Bring it down. Left hand down, right hand up. And twist your body here with your neck also. Up. Bring your hand down. Once more, left hand up. And down. Right hand up. And bring your hand down. Now in this, bring your hands forward. Stretch it without moving your body. So I'm not moving my body, only stretching my hands forward. I'm not, Nikita, look at me. My body is there, I'm only stretching my hands. And backward. Push back your hands. Forward. And backward. Okay, bring your hands forward without moving your body. Same thing. And fix it. There. Now move your body forward. And bring your head down. And up. And push yourself back. Okay, it will open up your lower back. So once you push it back, it will put a pressure on your lower back to open it up. Forward, down, and if you cannot touch the ground, it's okay. Point is you can move your elbows 5 times, go back. Forward, down, come up, back. Forward, down, come up, and back. Forward, down, come back, and back. Forward, down, up, and back. Bring your knees on the floor. And now push your knees on the sideways. And don't try to move your feet backward, but then only you will get the pressure. And slide it, move yourself back from your hips as much as you can. And now you go down, bring your chin on your hands, and see how much you can come back, as well as bring your pelvic down. Okay, bring your hands next to your chest and knees up off the ground, and bring your hands back towards your feet together. Hold your elbows and push each side to side. Bring your hands parallel and come up. Okay. Okay, 5 seconds. Break. You want to sip the water? Please do. Okay. Come to the one side of the mat. We'll do warrior pose. Okay, so one side of the mat, feet straight. You can be on the mat, or on the ground, whichever works to you. That's fine. So we are on the one side of the mat, and hands up. Same thing. And now, once we take ha, means this is a warrior pose where we are going. It's a new pose for you guys. So what I'm doing is I'm moving to the right and bringing my hands parallel to the body. Just watch it. Move your right leg, right feet towards your right. And now move your body towards right. Okay. And bend your knees. But knee has to be on top of your heel.
So only
Just
one knee, front.
Only front knee. So this is my warrior pose. This is a devotional warrior, not the typical warrior. So let me check, be in this position. Hands parallel, not down or up, parallel. Look towards your right hand. Your knee, right knee on top of your right heel. And see if you need to bend a little further down, move your left leg a little backward. And be here, let me check. Press yourself towards your right. Yes. You can go a little down, move the back. That's it. Yes. Move your right side. Yes. Good. Okay. So where we are. All right. So let's count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Straight. Bring your legs straight. Right leg. Keep your hands there. Right, left leg, left feet towards your left. And now move your body towards your left without bending your knee yet. So first move your left. Now bend your knee and see how much down you can come in a warrior pose. This is a devotional warrior where you are taking energy from your Mother Earth and preparing yourself to fight all negativity within you. Just be here. You can hold it some more time. Let's count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. And here, take a sound of ha and come back. Ha.
Ha.
And bring your hands down. Relax. If anywhere tension is there, take a deep breath. You may have some tension in your shoulders typically. Relax it. All right, let's do it. Another one. Trikonasana. So these are all asanas which I am introducing here along with the exercises. So bring your hands parallel. Legs spread out. And bring your right hand towards your right leg and left hand up. Now my right hand is within my leg, inside my leg, and my left hand is straight 90 degree. So it's in line. Hold it. Let me check once. Straight. Go back. That's not. You're moving. Go back. Push my hand back. Push my hand from your back. Look up. Yes. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back slowly. And now move towards your left. Hands are still parallel. And now we bring your left hand down and right hand up. In this case, my both knees are locked. Legs are straight. My hand, right hand is up straight and in line with my left hand. So it's a straight inline position. And come back. And join. Shake your hands, your shoulders and legs.
42.
Okay, let's we'll do 10 more minutes and 10 more minutes last pranayam further. So we'll do first squats. So this time we'll do little bit second level of squats. So far we were doing the wide leg squats, which is the simplest. Now we do the second one, which is parallel to feet parallel to your body. So it's straight parallel, right? So be in the same position of keeping yourself straight, legs straight, no harm, and little bit good, and body straight. And you can use your earlobes to sharpen your mind, or you can use your hands, whichever works to you, right? Okay, so hold your
25.
25. Let's do 25 of squats. So start. We go straight down, not bending backward, forward, knees within the toes. So don't bend outside or inside, outside of your toes. Just straight go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
and 25. Excellent. Okay, not a big deal. So let's make a little bit our heart further. So let's do quick jumping jacks. 30 jumping jacks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11,
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Beautiful. Oh.
Okay. Control your breath. Want to take a sip of water? Do that. 5 seconds.
Break.
Okay. Let's do quickly on your plank. So on the hands, come on the hands. On this, let's come to the ready position. Left leg out, straight, knees locked. And my body, the front is beyond my hand, or at least my shoulders are in line with my hands. So please don't be in some angle, where that will give a problem to you. Okay, let's start. So come to the pose. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, look up, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Bring your knees on the floor. Go on to child stretch. Okay. Just come on your back. All right. Keep your breath in control. And let's bring our legs 90 degrees. Hold it. And see if you can push a little bit further towards you. And it will relax. Okay. Now my legs are straight. And bring your hands down. And bring your one leg down. And up. The other leg down. And up. Okay, right leg down. Right leg up. Left leg down. Left leg up. Right leg down. Up. Left. Up. Now hold it with your hands and bring your hands back and legs down and come your legs up and hands up, back. Let's do 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring your knees to the chest. Join your feet together in a lying butterfly pose. Right knee onto the left. Look towards right. Okay. Right knee on the floor, left knee onto the right knee. Look towards left. And roll back and forth to massage your spine. And sit. Okay. So as I said, we'll do a little bit more this time pranayam. So we'll again do the Bhastrika. Same 20 times. Let's do the Bhastrika. We need to make sure anything wrong in the lungs is being out, your nostrils are clean, and also the sinuses will get cleaned in the process. But this time it's a different posture. So instead of saying Bhastrika, we can, okay, let's do Bhastrika first, then we'll do the other one. So that's 20 times. So hands up. So when hands are up, you inhale, and with the force going down, you are taking out your, you're exhaling with the force. So okay. Take a deep breath. All right, let's do another one, which is more on a pranayam. So in this, we'll do is we'll clean our nostrils. So we close our right nostril with the right thumb, and with force exhale. And then the middle finger or the other one, you close the left, and then again do that. So it's kind of it's a forceful Kapalbhati, but not doing with the both the nostrils. It's one by one, alternating it, and in the end maybe we'll do the both. So let's do that. If you feel giddiness, do not close your eyes. Take a deep breath, 1 or 2 deep breath, and it will subside if at all you are facing. Okay, let's do Kapalbhati now. 50 each round. Now I want to introduce those bandhas because that is required in the Kapalbhati typically. So we'll do 3 bandha, starting with the mool bandh. You have Jalandhar one, means mool bandh means you pull your genital muscles up and squeeze in so that there is no air goes from that passage. Similarly, you close your the windpipe so that once you are holding the breath inside, it's not going out. And also pull your abdomen muscles up, and that will be the third one. Abhyantar, I always forget the name. I will let you know that name I always forget. But so what we need to do is once we are at the 50th breath in the Kapalbhati. So at that time, take out with force all the air from your lungs and your abdomen and put all 3 buns together. So pull your genital muscles, bring your abdomen up, and then also close your windpipe. So all 3, when you put it, this is called the Mahaband. And then once you do it and you can't hold it anymore, the breath you need to take it, then you slowly take it and hold it few seconds inside with the same 3 buns, and then release it slowly. So that's what we need to do. Slowly we practice. Take your own time, but 3 bandhas we need to do: genitals, which is mool bandh, your Jalandhar one with the windpipe, and your Abhyantar, I think is called. And that's with all 3, we call it a Mahabandh. So let's do that. 50, 3 rounds of 50 Kapalbhati. And in Kapalbhati, the people who do not know, bring your hand below your navel on the pelvic and then push inside with every exhalation. So with force, we need to exhale. Right. So that is the best way for all the starters who is not able to figure out where to breathe and exhale. So breathing is normal. Breathing, you don't need to make any effort. It will happen automatically. The only thing is when you are exhaling out, just make sure, if you don't know it, put your hand on your pelvic area and push it inside and exhale it fast. And slowly you will be able to take out your hand, and then subsequent days will be able to do that. Let's do 50. Okay, one precaution. Anybody having a blood pressure right now, don't take it, because this is a very powerful and energetic pose. So if you already have a high blood pressure right now, it may shoot up a little further. So don't do that. Let's do Anulom Vilom. Inhale from left, exhale from right. Inhale from right, exhale from left. 3 times. This is called 1, and we'll do 3 sets. Bring your both middle fingers in the middle of your eyebrows. Close your right nostril with your thumb. Hold it once it is inside, and exhale it by closing your left nostril from the index finger. Inhale it from right. Close your right nostril with your thumb and exhale. This is 1 round. Repeat 2 more times. Keep your eyes closed and sit in total silence. Take a deep breath and let's chant Om 3 times. Dhanyavad, namaste. Wednesday and typically Wednesday I keep it light because in the middle of the week. But Sunday, as I said, generally we have longer duration and also a little bit more extensive. We are going slow right now, not taking any medium or complex exercises, just so that everybody comes in the flexibility mode. And once we are there, then we'll increase and then slowly we'll do some more stuff on the prana yoga side. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vinayji.
Sure.
Thank you, Vinayji. Thank you. Milan also says thank
Thank you, Vaishnav. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vinayji.
So you got some stretching?
Thank you, Vinayji.
Yes.
Good. That's the purpose. Okay. See you on Friday.
Lot of difference in my body.
Good, good.
Yes, stretching.
At least we got some. So it's fine. Okay. See you on Friday. Thank you. Bye.
Friday at same time, right, Vaishnav?
Hmm?
Same time?
Yes.
No, 7
Same
o'clock.
on Friday. Yeah.
Same time, 6 o'clock Friday.
Okay. ओके ओके भाई साहब, थैंक यू।
Bye.